Is it just me? Or is there a really weird energy everywhere in this matrix, in this simulation? I wrote a drum and bass song about the simulacrum. If you want to go check it out, it's in my videos somewhere, the simulacrum. And then when you hear the song, go check out what simulacrum means, because it's starting to really look like we live in one. But yeah, the energy's been really off lately. Anyone have any ideas why? I don't know if it's this eerie wind we've been having. It's been very eerie. I can't stand the sound of wind. I hate it. I love the sound of rain and thunder, lightning, but wind does something to me. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. I've been making so much jewelry lately. I've made such an enormous amount of it. So beautiful. I just love making it. And my daughter will ask me, because she's been making lots as well. She's like, "You're going to sell all yours?" And you know what? They're beautifully displayed. They're beautifully made. And I'm not even thinking about selling them. I just love making them. It's so beautiful. I make orgonite as well. I've been sanding some pieces and ready to put the bales on them and hang them up too. I just love looking at them, whether they sell or not. Just love looking at them. I love creating, and I love enjoying my creations. I wish people understood more how creating, using your hands and using your mind, how valuable it is for just being human. Speaking of human, I've been really looking into AI lately, trying to understand it. I personally think we've been living in an AI system for a very long time, but that's for another video. And I've also concluded that it seems that the only technology they've given us really is in a screen and surveillance. So technology's gotten really, really good. But if you think about it, we really should have flying cars by now. And we should have free energy. And we should have technologies that help make us well. You know, there's a lot of technologies we should have. And if you look at the technology we've got, it looks like, well, it looks advanced, but it's really not. Really, it's technology out of a screen. That's the advance of our technology, how great it is in a screen. Think about that. Look around you. Is there much technology around you? It's not connected to Wi-Fi. Yeah, we haven't really gone far. So I'm very much into hacking my own AI and my own biological AI and biohacking and all that. And I suggest you look into that. It's wonderful for the mind, for the body, and everything else that's under attack. But there was another thing that's right about looking into AI, and to me it's not as scary as they're wanting it to be. They're making it look like it's really a paper tiger as far as I'm concerned. And the more I understand about it, the more I research, and I'm digging deep into AI. I want to look that beast right in the eye. I don't want to be one of these people that's afraid of it every time I hear the term AI. And I was slowly becoming one of those people. So I've taken a deep dive. I've even been using AI myself to create books and put them on Amazon, and I've got ebooks, and so making the AI work for me. But yeah, this human experience is pretty wild, and the confusion's just going to get worse. So I would suggest people just The answers really aren't outside. The outside is just a mirror. It's all inside. It's all in you. And did I mention I make shungite soap? Like pure organic shea butter shungite soap. And it's like it's black, and you think it's going to stain your hands, but I make it in a way where you can't see any of this. It doesn't stain. It's just beautiful soap. It's the only soap I'll use. The only thing I use to wash myself is my shungite, beautiful organic shungite soap, and I make a lot of it. Again, it's so beautiful to look at. I've got black roses, black flowers, because if you don't know, shungite, it's very black. It's only found in Russia, and it's as you can imagine, millions and millions of years old, and it's an EMF buster, and it's great for the body, and I even brush my teeth with it. So I make beautiful soaps, and they're gorgeous, and yeah, I make those. I haven't put them to sell either, but it doesn't matter. I just make them and I use them myself. But they're gorgeous. Anyway, I hope everyone's staying sane. And I also want to say to anyone I've ever hurt before, I love you, thank you, forgive me, and I'm sorry. Oh, this is part 2 to my other little cleansing thoughts on AI. I thought I would explain what I meant by delving and hacking my own AI. What do I mean by that? So my own artificial intelligence. Because we really are all just a set of programs. So we've been artificially inseminated with ideas that aren't our own since birth. And I'm trying to work out what is mine and what's not mine. Does that make sense? Are you going through the same thing? It's all programs, and that's okay too. You know, that's what the human experience is. And the limitations of the old programming. And we're really, I believe, are in the death throes of the old programming. That's why everything's looking a little bit weird and upside down. Now, I'm not saying I'm extremely intelligent. I'm not claiming that at all. But I'm saying this, that it's going to take a certain amount of intelligence to work out what's coming next. Because if you're not able to critically think, and you're not able to cross-reference, and you haven't really been studying history, geography, religion, science, quantum physics, in any sort of capacity, you're not going to be able to cross-reference what's coming. And I personally think what's coming isn't bad at all. It's all perspective. It's all how you look at it. And that's what I'm working out too. So if I was to go by my AI programming now, the one that I've had since birth, I'd be very afraid of what's coming and what's happening. Especially if I still adhere to heavy-duty religious programming, which I don't. Then I'd be really frightened. But now that I've come to understand that we are systems, especially our reticular activated system, our RAS, the very thing that when you look out into the world, it kind of gets reflected back. Like when you, for instance, there's a certain car you want in a certain colour and suddenly you just see that car everywhere. That's the reticular activated system. As soon as the thought's in your head, you'll experience it. So there's a lot about the brain we don't know. We're not taught. You know, there's so many things we need to be teaching our kids, especially about how programming works and programming your kids well, because we know better now. We know better now, well, some of us do, about the kind of programming, childhood programming, for our children as opposed to what we've received. And unfortunately, people are so lost in themselves now that they know in their heart somewhere they should be doing better, especially for their kids. But our kids need us big time. And in the time we're living in, this AI, artificial intelligence, has been around forever. It's only a new term that we use, but I just wanted to mention that when I said my own AI, I'm referring to my own programming. And my CPU is understanding what's happening. My motherboard is being rewired as we speak. And it's funny too, the amount of computer terms we use to describe humans. So short circuit is one I would definitely use to describe humans at the moment. There's a lot of short circuiting going on. So I like these cleansing thoughts. I might do more of them. I think I'll light up some candles next time and share thoughts. And by all means, say something in the comments and share your thoughts. The philosophical ones, please. I just love philosophy. I've loved it since I was a child. I've always wondered where the hell we are and what this place is. And I tell you what, if you ask enough for a long time, you start getting answers. And all I can say to that is enjoy it all. Use your reticular activated system to your advantage. That means make your thoughts good, because your thoughts are what's going to reflect back to you. And that's the way the AI works. Have you noticed, this is another really important thing about AI, have you noticed people have been saying that AI is reading your mind? So you think of something and it just appears on the screen, whether it's an ad for something you're thinking of buying, because AI is working off the reticular activated system. It's feeding back to you what's already in your head. That's what the world does. That's my little thought too. I came up with that. I drew the conclusion to the RAS, the reticular activated system, is how the AI works. Aren't they clever? So clever. But man, give us flying cars already, or we're going to have to invent them.